Archetypes of Mount Olympus is a head-to-head competitive game for 2 or 4 players. You will take on the role of a Greek god or goddess trying to vie for control of pivotal locations of heaven and earth. At the start of the game, shuffle and reveal 3 location cards. Both players will select one of the god decks, shuffle it, draw 4 cards, and the game is ready to begin. Each round of play, both players will select a card from their hand and play it face down. Cards are then revealed simultaneously. Then they will compare the power of the cards indicated by this number here. The player that played the lower number will take their turn first by activating the ability on the bottom part of the card. Then, the player that played the higher number takes their turn second by gaining influence tokens equal to the difference of the 2 cards. Whenever a player gains influence, they must place all of their influence next to one of the location cards. Each location card has a requirement of influence needed to score it. Both players will be developing their own separate piles of influence tokens for each location. Once a location scores, all of the influence for both players is discarded on that location. Fighting for control of a location is a high risk, but causing your opponent to lose influence they have acquired is a high reward. Locations also have abilities that take effect whenever influence is gained on them. Cards are discarded face up so your opponent can see what has been played and determine what cards you have left. The game ends immediately when one player has scored 5 location cards. There are also rules for a 2 vs 2 variant. Also included are the rules for Archetypes of Egypt, which adds 11 more god decks to choose from. Archetypes is a great game for players that enjoy exploring new things with each playthrough. You can match up Zeus vs Ra, Athena vs Sekhmet, or any of the other over 200 possible matchups to explore. Archetypes is a very tactical game. Each turn has a sort of immediacy to it. The game can be quite casual, but it also allows for players to get into each other's head as they try and master the strength and weaknesses of each god deck. That's the basics of how to play Archetypes of Mount Olympus. Thanks for watching.